Today we are going to discuss an important chapter, eating right. Children, in your book, an example of Sarah and Lucy is given. The example says that Lucy always remained weak. She never participates in school games and curricular activity. She always falls sick. Whereas Sarah, she participates in all the games and activities of the school. She never falls sick and she remains full of energy. Children, do you know why there is a difference between Sarah and Lucy? The main difference is their food eating habit. Our food keep us healthy, provide energy, protect us from disease. Balanced diet. The right amount of nutrients present in our food as per our age and lifestyle is known as balanced diet. Our food contains mainly five components. They are carbohydrates, fat, protein, vitamins, minerals. We also need water and roughage in our diet. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is known as energy giving food. It is also known as starch food. We get carbohydrate from rice, wheat, potato, and sugar. Fats. Fat provide more energy than carbohydrates. It helps our body to keep warm. We should eat adequate amount of fat. Excess of fat get stored in our body as reserve. We get fat from butter, ghee, cheese, and oil. Protein. Protein is known as body building food. Protein is needed for growth and repair. We get protein from egg, meat, pulses, and fish. Vitamins. Vitamins is known as protective food. It increases our immunity. Several vitamins are vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. We get vitamins from milk, fruits, green leafy vegetables. Next is minerals. Minerals help in growth and repair. We get minerals from milk, fruits, green vegetables. Minerals, calcium and iron is also minerals. It also helps our body in growth and repair. Water. Our body contains 2/3 water. When we excrete and when we perspire, our body loses water. So we should drink at least 8 glasses of water every day to restore the loss of water. We get water from watermelon and muskmelon. Roughage. Roughage help in bowel movement. It also helps to get rid of waste from our body. We get roughage from fruits, green leafy vegetables. Balanced diet. The right amount of nutrients in our diet as per our age and lifestyle is known as balanced diet. Now children, why balanced diet is important? Balanced diet is important as it contains carbohydrates and fats which give us energy to do our work. It contains protein which helps to grow and repair our damaged cells. It also contains vitamins and minerals which protect our body from getting diseases. Balanced diet also contains water and roughage which helps to remove the waste out of our body. Now children, if we will not take proper amount of balanced diet in our food, then we will suffer from deficiency disease. Now what is deficiency disease? Deficiency disease occurs when a person's diet lacks required amount of essential nutrients. Now children, it is advised us to eat green leafy vegetables and fruits to avoid from getting deficiency disease. Now children, if deficiency disease leads to improper function of our some part of body, or it sometimes leads to malnutrition. Children, what is malnutrition? A condition developed in our body when our diet lacks adequate amount of nutrients. Children, it is seen that children of age 1 to 5 needs adequate amount of nutrients in their diet. If they do not get adequate amount of nutrient in their diet, they will suffer from malnutrition. So there are some symptoms of malnutrition. What are the symptoms of malnutrition? Let's talk about it. See, a child who is suffering from malnutrition, he will develop a big stomach. It will appear like that his stomach is filled with air. Second, his upper arm will be thin. He will get tired very easily. His growth will be very slow. And the last, his gums will be swollen and he will have a bleeding gums. Now children, let's talk about some of the deficiency disease. Children, we know that deficiency disease occur due to lack of vitamins and minerals in our body. Let's talk each deficiency disease. Night blindness. Children, night blindness occurs due to lack of vitamin A in our diet. Now children, what are the symptoms of night blindness? A person suffering from night blindness finds difficult in seeing in dim light. His eye becomes dull and triangular patches appear on the white portion of the eyes. Children, if we take adequate amount of vitamin A, we will not suffer from night blindness. Now let's talk about the food which we must eat to avoid night blindness. They are fruits, milk and green leafy vegetables. If we eat fruits, milk and green leafy vegetables, we will not suffer from night blindness. Now children, next is beriberi. Beriberi occurs due to lack of vitamin B in our diet. Now what are the symptoms of beriberi? A person who is suffering from beriberi have numbness in their hand and feet. Children, what is numbness? Numbness means lack of sensation. If a person is suffering from beriberi, he will have lack of sensation in his hand and feet. Next is loss in weight. A person suffering from beriberi will have loss in weight. Next, beriberi affect our nerves and muscles. Children, if we take adequate amount of vitamin B, we will not suffer from beriberi. Now let's talk about the food which we must eat to avoid beriberi. They are, if we eat meat, fish and green leafy vegetable, we will not suffer from beriberi. Next is scurvy. Scurvy occurs due to lack of vitamin C in our diet. Children, let's talk about the symptoms of scurvy. Person suffering from scurvy will have bleeding and swelling of gums. The gums get easily infected. Now children, if we eat amla, lemon and orange, as amla, lemon and orange are very good source of vitamin C, all citrus fruit are very good source of vitamin C. If we eat amla, lemon and all citrus fruit, then we will not suffer from scurvy, as it is very good source of vitamin C. Now children, next deficiency disease is rickets. Children, rickets occurs due to lack of vitamin D in our diet. Let's talk about the symptoms of rickets. In rickets, bones become soft and break easily. Legs become bow-shaped. Children, if we eat milk and if we eat adequate amount of vitamin D rich diet, then we will not suffer from rickets. Now children, it is advised that we should expose to sun, as sunlight is very good source of vitamin D. Next is anemia. Children, anemia occurs due to lack of iron in our body. Children, symptoms of anemia. A person who is suffering from anemia get tired very easily. Dark circle appears on under the eyes. His body will look pale. If we eat fruits, green leafy vegetables, then we will not suffer from anemia, as green leafy vegetables and fruits are very good source of iron. Next is children, goiter. Goiter is caused due to lack of minerals in our diet. What are the symptoms of goiter? The person suffering from goiter have swelling neck. If we eat iodized salt, then we will not suffer from goiter. Children, let's talk about obesity. Children, a person who overeat or who eat junk food always, as junk food lacks in nutrients, so it leads to obesity. A person who is suffering from obesity must do yoga and exercise regularly. He should maintain his diet.